Yippee stream. Here we are. It's a bright and sunny day. And we gotta go breed the cows up a bit. Really tired today. I think I might be getting sick, which is unfortunate, but it's not that big of a deal. But like, you know, the kind of heavy where your eyes get heavy and like, it's not like you're tired, it's not like, I don't know. It's not like I'm about to fall asleep, kind of, like heavy eyes, but like, my body's just kind of exhausted. It feels like, oh, I guess we can't breed the cows. Alright. Never mind. We'll come back later then. Well, the goal today is to try and finish up the enchantment table setup, and get started on enchanting things. I would really like some silk touch quickly. Fortune would also be good on a pickaxe, but I really want silk touch on an axe so we can start collecting materials for building a starter base. That doesn't go in there. I organized my chests a little bit off stream to try and make it easier. We got a bunch of empty chests for now that we can fill up with stuff later. But for now, we gotta work on building a foundation for our starter base up at the top of the mountain here. I'm thinking wood might be good. For like, there's gonna be like a platform, like the ring on the outside where the building isn't, I think will be wood. But I'm not really sure what I want the floor under the building to look like. Which I guess we'll just replace that wood when we get there, but this might be a good opportunity to start like outlining where I want things to go, you know? But I think I want the platform, the outside bit, to be made out of oak wood, and there isn't any oak wood nearby, so I thought maybe we should, well, let's take a little look and see. There's dark oak, which we don't need. I see an oak tree way in the distance there, so if there's literally nothing closer, we can go that way, I suppose. Those look like... maybe those are mangroves? They've got like vines hanging down. I don't know, it could be the beginning of a jungle. That'd be kind of sick. Oh, there's oak over there. So I guess we'll go that way and go get a bunch of oak wood. Let me just make another iron pickaxe. And I think we'll break those two with oak wood. And that should be plenty. But I guess we'll see. Either way, we'll have some saplings so we can grow more over here. We don't have to travel all the way over there. How many times can I flip open and close the door? Too many, probably. Let's see, I would like to sleep through the night before we go. That way we don't have to worry about it as much. Let's see. I can cook this steak for now. Any chance we can get anything good now? No, not really. Okay. Come on, be nighttime. Nighttime, nighttime, nighttime. Ugh. Well, I like how this place is looking. Some of the vines are getting to be pretty long, but I kind of like the viney shapes. The shape the vines are making. I don't know. Like that. Maybe. Or nighttime? Nighttime. Awesome. Alright, then we can go get a bunch of oak wood. Woo. Okay, I believe the oak wood is that way, so off we go. We do got quite the distance to travel. Actually, I don't know if this is the right way. No, I think we're going complete opposite direction. That's okay. We haven't gone too far yet, so we can obviously fix it quickly. Is it this way? This way? Yes, there they are. Do-do-do. Well, anyway, might as well collect some food while we're out and about, seeing as we still don't have a consistent source of food. That's probably something we should start out sooner rather than later. There's a wolf! Hello, puppy! Multiple puppies. I don't have any bones for them, but maybe we'll have some on the way back. That'll be good. Then we can have a little pet. Mm-hmm. Ooh, lilacs. Should grab some of these. Just so they're available to us, you know? We're gonna put a garden up there, up on our mountain, so we should probably get a bunch of different kinds of flowers. That way we have some variety available to us. Ooh, and a bee! I'll leave those bees be for now because we don't have silk touch. So plus I don't know, it's kind of far. Oh, we're in the oak forest, by the way. I didn't even realize that we crossed the boundary over here. But yeah, I think I'll leave the beehive there for now since this is kind of a ways away. Hold on, I want to get closer to the edge of the forest because I can't see the mountain we came from anymore. I didn't even realize that, like, we weren't in the birch forest anymore. That was kind of crazy. We got here way faster than I thought we would. Alright, let's climb this little hill here. Can we see home? There it is. Alright, excellent. I just want to make sure we don't lose track of where we are in the world. It would be really easy to do that, so yeah. Hello, sheepies. Okay, so we're just gonna get just a ton of oak wood. And then I don't know, I think maybe we should do slabs. I don't want to just do blanket slabs, though, is the thing. So maybe we'll mix in some like stripped logs. But if we're gonna do that, we're gonna need way more than if we were just doing slabs. So, you know, hopefully we get enough with these axes. We might not. Okay. I don't really know what to talk about. I feel like yesterday I talked about all the things that I wanted to talk about. I don't have the most interesting personal life, so... Wow, this is a mistake. Let's not do that tree, actually. It's so big, I don't want to worry about chopping down all of the wood inside of it. Let's see. I've been thinking about Harry Potter a bit lately. It's really a shame what happened with J.K. Rowling, because, like, what a way to ruin a good thing, you know? But, like, it's hard not to continue enjoying that series. Like, I don't know, it was just, the nostalgia is a big part of it. The reading the Harry Potter books was a big part of my childhood. Me and my mom did that together. I was pretty young, so she would read me the books to bed, and of course I grew up quite a bit in the time it took us to read all 7 books, so it got to the point where maybe I was too old to be being read a bedtime story. But that was like, it was like our thing at that point, you know, so whatever. But I don't know, that's a big tree again, hold on. I don't want... I wish people would not be bad people in the world, you know what I mean? Like, conflict is terrible. It's important for change. That's how we get better at doing things with conflict. But, like, is it really so hard to just be a good person? Apparently so. And so it's just really tragic what happened there. But anyway, I want to just talk about it without thinking about those horrible things, because it's still important to me. So I can hate the person who made it, but still remember my experience fondly. I don't know, it's a complicated matter. I don't want it to seem like I'm ignoring the bad bits, if that makes sense. But I don't know. It's a really great coming-of-age story. Some of it is really easy to poke holes in some of it. Like, cause like, what even happened? What even is the story? How do you come up with that idea, you know, like Horcruxes and all that? How do you do that? I don't know. But she did it. And it was a very entertaining story. I guess I don't actually have anything I really want to say about Harry Potter. Like, nothing people haven't already said. Yeah, I guess that's that. I'm still desperately trying to figure out how to hold a conversation by myself. What are things that I think are interesting that I can talk about for a while? There's not a lot to it. Let's think. I really wish they would redo the way trees are in Minecraft. Because the shape of a birch tree and the shape of an oak tree are basically the same. I'd really like a little update there. Just more ways that trees can be, rather than just copy and pasting. Because they keep adding new trees, which I don't hate. Don't get me wrong. I do love the new trees and stuff that they add, like the mangroves and the pale wood. Those are amazing. But the old trees, like the oak tree is kind of iconic. Maybe they shouldn't change that one. But the birch trees could get a little update. The spruce trees could get a little update, maybe. The acacia trees are unique enough. I don't think they need to change. But they are really, really difficult to chop down. And you also don't get a lot of wood from them. So maybe that's something to think about. I don't know. The jungle trees could also use an update. I'd really like it if jungle trees dropped saplings more often, considering you need 4 to make a big tree. We might die tonight. Hopefully not. Let's take a quick drink of tea before the fun begins. We should also try and get some spruce wood during the stream today. Not a lot, or maybe a lot, I'm not sure. But the reason is because I want to use spruce wood in the build, and it might be quite a big build. So getting started on getting the materials we need might be good. I know I want to use like terracotta and bricks. Luckily there's a giant lush cave underneath our base, so we can just steal clay from there instead of having to like scrounge the bottom of riverbeds. We can just take it from the cave, which is nice. Because I don't think there's a mesa biome nearby. Suppose we could go exploring, but I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of forests and stuff. I don't think there would be any mesas nearby. I feel like I've never seen a mesa like right up against the edge of a forest. So that could be, I don't know how the game like decides where it's gonna put its biomes. It would be kind of interesting if there was like a temperature system, because this is like a mildly hot, mildly humid area, but the mesa would be quite hot and not very humid. So is there like, does there need to be a bridge in the biomes in between? Or can you have like a frozen snow biome next to, you know, like a mesa or a desert or something like that? I can't say I remember ever seeing that happening. However, it could have happened and I just am not remembering. Like, it's not typical. I know that much. That doesn't mean it's impossible. Of course. It's like, nothing is impossible in this life. Surely it does. Surely they do spawn next to each other on occasion. Do we see any skeletons around? That's a skeleton, I think. Maybe we can get one of those wolves. There we go. Ouch. Okay, 3 bones. We think that's enough? It's either a yes or no, because it could go either way. Oh, spider jockey. Uh-oh. That went surprisingly well. Well, now we got 7 bones, so I feel like we're definitely getting a wolf. Or if we don't get a wolf, it's just simply not meant to be, and we won't worry about it anymore. Oh, puppy! Is there a dog out here? There it is. There we go. Here. Ah, first bone! Yay, that's nice. Here, we can give you... Let's do a lilac. Magenta. Maybe your name can be lilac. Or magenta. That'd be an interesting name choice. But I do like lilac. Or lavender. Or lily or something. I don't know. I'm thinking about Harry Potter still. What should we name our dog? Fighting with a sword may not be the best idea. I don't want to accidentally hit the dog. Well, I guess we do have some meat on us, so we can heal him as needed. Or her. Are you a boy or a girl? I think you're a boy, in my brain. Here's your family. I think we'll leave those dogs to the wilds because we only need one pet. Like I do love having lots of animals in this game, but we don't even have a house for ourselves. Let alone our puppy. Puppy. Maybe she is a girl. I don't know. I was about to say, well, I don't know where she is, but we're alive. Dang. That scared me. Anyway. Ah! Get him! Get him, girl! Maybe she is a girl. She's a lady! You killed it, thank you. Alright, where was the tree I was chopping? Because it's not done. I thought it was getting hurt. She's a lady. Okay, I feel like that's decided then. Anyway, we got all of our wood. Come on, you. You get a... do you want... I'll give you the flesh of your enemies, actually. Originally, I was thinking that was too mean. I should give her something nice, but... she seems like the bloodthirsty kind of dog. Maybe she'd enjoy it. I don't know. Cows. Oh! I almost hit her. She jumped in right in front of me. Oh, God. Please don't get blown up. Please don't get blown up. That would be so devastating. Please don't blow my dog up. Okay, please don't blow my dog up. Ooh, roses. Ah! Ah! This is bad. This is bad. Get away. Die. Leave her alone! I kept hitting her. It was my fault. She's alive, but she's not in good shape. Come here, puppy. Come here. You can have... Have some steak. Finest steak. Okay. Back to getting roses. Not to be the stereotypical girl playing Minecraft spends all her time picking flowers, but it is good to have these available. I had a whole body flinch just then. Okay. She's alive. Okay. Not for long if I'm doing things like that. Oh my god. And we're out of food. I have food I could eat. Run away, run away, run away. Here we go. Okay, still alive. Good, 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 good. Freaking hate creepers, man. They're the worst. And I didn't fill in those creeper holes, so I'm a blight on this land as well. But it hardly matters, because we're not likely to come back over here, because we've got so many saplings. I mean, maybe we will. I don't know. I don't know. All I wanted was to grab those flowers and to get some extra leather so that we don't have to farm as much. It's really a hazard to have a dog. Why are you constantly getting hurt? That one wasn't even my fault. You just fell. Alright. Alright, lady girl. We need a name for you. Lilac is still a good name. I do kind of like that one. Or Lily of sorts, but I don't want to just name you because I've been thinking about Harry Potter. Let's see, do you need any more healing? No, okay. Alright, we're starting to get there with our leather collection. We're like a sixth, less than a sixth of the way there. Which is devastating news, to be honest. Okay, let's just shove all this wood away for now. Saplings. We do have a lot of saplings. Flowers in there. Ooh, that's not, that doesn't go in there. Bop, bop, bop. Magenta Maggie? No, I think lilac. Lilac is good. I have a name tag. I have 2 name tags even. I don't know if I have enough iron? Yes. I don't know if I can make an anvil. I don't even know if that's like the best use of my iron at the moment. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. I still have some for other things. And now we have this. Boom. Alright, lilac. 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 I feel like I'm trying to convince myself of that name. But we can always call her Lily for short. Lilac. Is that how we spell lilac? Hold on. Let me just double check the flowers. Lilac. Yes, it is. Alright, lilac. Lilac. There we go. Lilac it is. Okay. Well, now we've got a bunch of that a bunch of wood. We should make another axe before we start, like, building. But we can actually finally get started on our proper starter base. Let's see. I do think we'll be using a lot of those. Whether we stick with it, I don't know, but we're gonna give it a try. And let's also do a dirt scaffolding around. And we'll leave lilac down here, take care of the house, don't let anything get blown up. So many view botting ads. I don't want to cheat, okay? Leave it alone. Okay. I think we're gonna go, let's do... Okay. So this way is, I think, 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How much am I okay with us hanging out? Maybe 2 blocks like that. And then there's like a wall. The wall supporting it could be out, so there's a little overhang. Okay, we'll do it like that. So 13 blocks out. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Alright, we can always terraform this to make it more or less of a straight cut down. Okay, so math. How are we gonna do this? I guess we'll start with this corner, because I feel like this is where we're least likely to, like, die. Okay. Okay. I think this is the corner. Three. Maybe like a 9. 2, 3, 4. Like that. 2, 3, 4. Is that circular? Not really. Okay. Yeah, it needs to be pushed out a bit more. Okay. Three, 2. 3, 2, 1. Like that. I think that could work. Let's see what it looks like when it's all built out. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4, right? 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's take a little look-see here, shall we? Circular? It's not bad. Maybe the corners are pushed out a little bit too much, but it's not terrible. So I think I will take that, and we will just move on. And then how big do I want the walkway to be? Let's see, we go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So like the building would start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, the building starts there. Is that too big? That's maybe too big. Or maybe not. Let's make it 5 blocks wide. Ah! We're okay. I'll just do a quick little of that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. Okay. Good enough for now. Oh, and we want the floor is gonna be like 1 up, so it's gonna be like that. Okay. Alright, and I don't want it just to be slabs. We want a little bit of this as well. Like this kind of thing. I don't know, I'm making this up as I go along by this point. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking. I'll do like that. Like so. Why not put little divots in like this, you know? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, almost. Is this good? I don't know. I think it's fine. Is it the best I've ever done? I don't think so, but we're not done yet. We've just started. Maybe that works. Or like that. And the building doesn't have to be perfectly circular. It can stick out or stick in as well. So this is not a perfect, like, this is how it's going to be. I haven't decided that yet. We're just making it up as we go along at this point, so no problems there. I wonder if some trapdoors might be good to add into this mix. They're not really the same, like, shade that I'm going for, but it could still be good. Could still be good. Let's put in... I like that better, I think. Stairs. There we go. How's this go? 3, 1, 1, or 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah. I'm confused. But that's okay. It's like a 2. Meh. Meh. There we go. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take this off. Take that off. Maybe? I don't know. It's unclear to me. It's not like there's an exact science going on here or anything, but like, I want it to be good. I want it to be exactly the way I want it to be. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? Does it make any sense at all? 1, 1, 2, okay. A tink, and a tink, and a tink, a tink. There, that should work. And now I'm down here. Rah. Alright, what is there to talk about? I'm tired of sitting here in silence. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh, is it seriously black? Sorry, I wasn't paying any attention to chat. That's crazy. Is that better? Did it fix it? I guess I can only assume that that fixed it. But like, dang, how long ago? That was ages ago. Oh my god. Devastating news. Okay, I think it's good. I'm gonna trust that it's good, but like, dang, how long was my screen black for? That's so embarrassing. I guess I'll find out later. I can always look at the recording, but like, wow. Anyway. I'm still nervous about it. Hold on. Okay, it looks, I went into like the actual stream and I looked. Okay, it's good now. That's so embarrassing. I can't believe it probably went on for so long too. Ugh. I guess I can hope that it was just like a couple minutes thing. We're getting there. It's really coming along, which is good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here? Okay. Okay. Actually, we'll turn this the other way. need that shovel anymore. We're gonna need a shovel in a bit when it's time to take all of this dirt down, but for now it's fine. Actually, changed my mind. We're doing this. Okay, almost done. Just a little bit more to go. Let's make a couple more stairs. Ugh, I'm so paranoid about the screen being black thing. Because it looks fine on my end, and it looked fine before, but I'm just nervous now. One, two, three, four. Okay, this keeps going. But we can just do like a taka 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 taka. There. Okay. So we got a circle. All right. Now what? Gotta fill in the middle circle somehow. Suppose we could do stone. Eventually we're gonna have to build supports for this structure as well. So there's not just like the circles hanging off the edge. There should be little banisters. Or what are those called? Little like arms that are holding up the side. those have a name? Like, let me look it up. Support structure names. I don't know. Alright, types of support. Let me look at image search, see if there's anything there. I don't know. I'm sure it has a name, but I don't know what the name is. Don't know what it could possibly be. So we can just skip that and move on. Maybe it's like I know buttress is kind of like that. They aren't exactly the same. Because buttresses work by pushing outwards rather than lifting upwards. Or like a curved little like arm thing. Which, by the way, this kind of shape, that's good. Maybe we'll do something like that. Okay, there we go. And we should fill in the middle bit just to be safe. But I don't know what we should fill it in with. Stone andesite? Stone bricks? Tough. I think we'll do a mix of andesite and stone bricks. That sounds good to me. Which means we'd have to go mining for that. And I can picture spruce, little supporting beams here. Hello, lilac. We got plenty of stuff left over. Okay. Now I imagine we don't have a lot. Oh, we actually do have a fair bit of andesite. And tough. But obviously we don't have stone bricks because that would involve smelting cobblestone. So we can do that. Maybe cobblestone would be good. We could put in some tough bricks. Tough and tough bricks could be good. But I think let's go mine some of that. I don't think we will need much andesite. Let's gravel, there's tough, okay. Let's grab some more tough stuff. Which, by the way, that would be a great name for an achievement. Tough stuff. I don't know if that would be using tough. I guess it would be, but like, I don't know. we'll take some redstone from the road. Why not? Ooh, diamonds. I think we should leave these until we have fortune. Because it looks like it's a big vein. And we definitely have enough diamonds to have a diamond pickaxe and stuff already, so we don't need to mine those, but still exciting to find it. That should be enough tough. Maybe? We might need more, to be honest. I'm not sure. Maybe if we make slabs. If the inner circle is entirely slabs, it should be fine. Hi, Lilac. Let's see. Probably make a second furnace by this point. Like, why not? No reason not to. Well, we can get started. Okay. We'll see how this goes to start. Ah! Oh gosh. Okay. I think rather than doing like a stripy look like we have with the wood, we should just do more like blotches. And we can do like tough like that. Tough, 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 tough. And then like a more worn tough. And then like the andesite can do that with the regular stone bricks. Kind of like that. we think? Kind of weird? I guess we can always change the floor later when like we have a better idea of what the inside is gonna look like. Yeah, we'll do that. When we know what the inside will look like, we'll change things. But for now, we'll get this kind of pattern going. Sorry, I'm thinking. I keep getting really quiet. That just means I'm thinking about what I'm doing. Which it's not a bad trait to have, obviously, to be thinking about what I'm doing, but it does make me a bad streamer. Like, think, dang it. Think faster. Tell us what you're thinking about. I don't know. I don't know how to explain my brain. But that's something I suppose I will be getting better at as time goes on. I don't like how this went. Nope. Ugh. Okay. Is that interesting to look at? Oh, we need more darkness over in this corner here. Thoughts? I think I like it. Be a general layout for the place, I suppose. Like we want like a table or something here. I don't know. And I think we would want to leave this crafting table up here. I guess I'll just stick it right there. Okay. Where do we want the stairs up here to be? I think I want them over here. Like right here. Okay, we left the crafting table up there. That's helpful. Okay. Let's do andesite stairs. And some tuff. And some brick. Maybe that'll be enough. And I want it right here. Yes. I like this plan. Okay. I guess we can continue using that type of... Maybe not the andesite, maybe just tough for the wall on the bottom here. Like, I don't know what this is supposed to look like. I feel like we should have drawn this circle beforehand. So, whoops. But, something like this. Does that look good? I think I like it. Yeah, not bad. The vine scared me. I was like, why is there a creeper in my base? Turns out there's not a creeper in the base, which is exactly how I like my base. How you doing, Lilac? Okay, we're gonna be in need of coal soon. Let's go put this torch on the platform we just made to prevent the mob spawning, of course. And then... we'll do something different. We definitely need to breed the cows up, because we're still working on that crafting table, or enchanting table. Because we got nothing so far. We can make 4 bookshelves so far? Let's sleep and then we'll go feed the cows and stuff. We'll leave Lilac here, because I don't want her getting blown up. Nope, I thought I fell and then I didn't fall, but then I made myself fall. Good at the game, I am. Alright. Actually, before I do this, let's take care of the cows and stuff first. They have time to breed up and reset the clock. Okay, back to farming. I guess this is a more stable food source. Not that bread is a great food source, but that's a strong foundation. There's a foundation. I don't know if it's a strong foundation, but it's there. I like farming in this game. Is it the most exciting thing in the world? No, far from it. But I do enjoy it a lot. It's very calm. This whole game is very peaceful. There's a lot of seeds. Maybe we should make a composter. How do you say that word? That way we can get bone meal and stuff from that. Yeah. It's supposed to be the garden side of up there. I haven't really thought about it, but that's the garden side, and then there's our giant circle. Wonder what it looks like from a distance. Should we go find out? While I'm carrying a bajillion seeds on me. I'm not carrying anything that I particularly care about losing. I'd be upset about the wheat, but we have more wheat and it's gonna keep growing, so it's not like it's gone forever. Oh, we can't see anything. Pfft. Get out of the way, trees. I want to see my house. Well, it's not like it's out of place. Actually, it blends in quite nicely, which I like. It's like it's perfectly crafted to sit on top, which is good. I like that. We might have to build some like supports here, maybe something to make this like a giant propeller down here. Could be kind of cool. Well, yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, I don't know what else to say to that, but we did it. It looks good. Should Should we check out the other side, the garden side? I know it's not super visible, but we could probably still look at it from a distance. It might be more visible that way. Or maybe it'll be perfectly hidden. That should still be something to consider when it comes to building our base, how much of it is actually visible. Dive, dive, dive. How are we getting it out? I don't know. Up here, I guess. Just felt like jumping, so we did. Okay. The grand reveal. It is more obvious the higher up we are, but down below we still can't see it because of the garden area kind of blocks the view. It is not bad. How tall are we thinking this thing's gonna be? Kind of like that maybe? Or we could really balloon it out. But I think that would make the platform seem too small. So, just a small doop doop. We can make a decent sized ship. We might have to cut down this little mountain here. Yeah, I think we'll have to cut down that mountain. Oh well. Sometimes you have to take out mountains to build cool things. I just feel like if we put like a flying ship there, it would not feel as impressive. Okay. Actually, I think the wheat goes in a different box. Yeah. But we have enough to make a full stack of bread. That's cool. Let's do that. Boom, bread. Okay, next we should probably go for spruce. Yeah, spruce sounds good. We do really gotta start working on getting the leather for the enchantment table, because we haven't spent a lot of time doing that, but maybe we can... We're gonna need a lot of spruce. So we'll do 2 axes, and we can kill creatures as we go along. That sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do that. Should we take our bed with us so we don't have to worry about nighttime? That might be a good idea. So let's do that. Which way is the spruce? It's behind us, isn't it? Oh, there's spruce over there too. Let's go to the big spruce though. That's by the ocean, so we want to go behind us. Oh, the sun's going down right now. Alright, I guess we'll sleep now before the monsters really start spawning in. We probably should have brought more food with us. Oh well, that's okay. It'll all be fine. There's a dolphin right here. That is very convenient. Make this trip much faster. to the spruce. We lost the dolphin along the way. The platform's way more obvious out here. Yeah, it's not terrible. You can add some hangy bits on the side that doesn't have the garden, the non-garden side, if you will. Not sure how much wood we're actually going to be able to get with just these axes. I thought we would be able to chop down maybe more than one tree per axe, but to be fair, that one axe was like already half dead. Suppose we will see. But, you know, I was hoping it would be a little bit more than what it was. Still, these trees are pretty big. So we'll get plenty of wood, and it'll be just fine. More than likely, we will have to come back to get more anyway, since I'm planning to use spruce mostly as stripped logs. And they're not going to be the main walls, it'll just be, so let me pull up my, like, little reference image, hold on. There. On stream here, put it on the middle here. You see there's like the wooden beams that support the house. That would be what the spruce logs are for. And I'm not sure if it's going to be as many, but there's a lot of them, right? It's not the main walls, but there's a lot, so. We will definitely need to get more of that. We'll also need to get more iron. And then I'm planning to use mushroom stem for the white bits, just because it's kind of vaguely reddish. I don't know if it's going to quite get the effect that we're going for here. I like the big dramatic shadows. Maybe we'll do something to introduce big dramatic shadows. I'm not sure. But yeah. And then there's a little garden that we're going to make as well. I'm thinking these are the stairs that we made, right? And then we're going to make like a path to the gazebo. And the gazebo is going to be where the stairs currently are, so that we can have a way up and down in the gazebo. That way it has some function to it. But I like the plan. The plan is good. Yeah. Let me just get rid of that. Remove. Yes. Alright, back to the game. I hope that showed up on stream. I'm not entirely certain, but I think it did. mountain is fading out of view. Just gotta remember that we gotta go that way, so that we don't get lost. Because that would not be ideal. Let's see, something to yap about. I don't know, whales. I really like whales. Whales are super cool. I think my favorite kind of whale is gonna be the orca. You know, killer whales. Because they're so interesting. Maybe you don't know, but they have like super complex emotional parts of their brains. I forget what like the actual part of the brain that manages our emotions is called. But they have a very developed emotional sense. So there's like examples of whales expressing empathy, or you know, thinking. This isn't even just killer whales, but because like, sorry, my brain is going everywhere at the moment. There was this one video I saw of a woman getting saved from a shark by a humpback whale, or like she was being hunted, I think, by a great white, or maybe a tiger shark, I don't know, but this humpback whale got in between her and the shark and put her up on its fin, like lifted her out of the water and stuff, which isn't something an animal would do without some kind of sense of empathy or care, or I don't want this little creature to die, you know? And apparently the lady went back out and found the same whale again and it recognized her. I'm not sure how true that is because I didn't like see that video. I couldn't say for certain. Obviously, we also don't know what's happening inside the whale's brain. Maybe that particular whale just really likes humans. Still, that must have been a special experience to see the whale that saved your life. But yeah, like, killer whales have a similar thing going on with them. They can recognize each other, and they're very, very smart creatures. They develop new hunting techniques all the time. That's why we hear about, like, orcas hunting human boats and stuff. They've figured out how to attack those boats. In particular, though, I think what's really interesting is that orcas don't eat humans. They just don't. But the reason why they are attacking those boats is because so many, like, for like SeaWorlds and other like unethical aquariums, they will kidnap baby orcas from the packs, the schools, what are they called? Pods? I think they're pods for whales. But yeah, taking the babies away from their mothers. And so lots of orcas are still totally cool with humans, but some of the pods that have been especially like hurt from fishing boats, hurt from their babies being kidnapped, hurt from just humans in general, they will go after humans. Because it's like preventative measures or revenge, maybe. I think that's super interesting. But I don't know. I love how smart they are. They are a bit scary. Like, there was the one killer whale that was in SeaWorld. Tilikum, I think was his name. But he killed 4 people at different times. There were extenuating circumstances. If you watch the documentary Blackfish, it's free on YouTube with ads, I believe. But it's all about his life. He was one of those whales that got taken from his families, and then he got put into a too small aquarium with 2 female orcas, and orcas are a female-dominated species. The females run the packs, and he was much smaller than them, and being in a small space, they get frustrated. They aren't getting the exercise or the, like, what's it called, enrichment that they would normally get in the wild. And if you can imagine yourself, you're stuck in a room with 2 other people, and there's not enough space for you to properly, like, stand up and walk around for a good length of time. Like, you could stand up, but maybe not to your full height. You can walk around, but there's no space to run. That kind of thing. You can't jump. You can't do anything. There's nothing to do. And you get, like, fed slop every day. I imagine you would also go a little bit crazy, and start, you know, picking fights, getting in arguments. These are people that, like, you try to be friendly with for a bit, but you're trapped with these people. You're gonna go a little crazy. And so that's kind of what happened with him. He was trapped in this little area, and they were hurting each other, and his top fin gets all, his dorsal fin, I think is what it's called, gets all floppy, which is, you know, a sign of a not healthy whale. And I do think him growing up in that kind of environment twisted his brain. That could be part of the whole, like, whales, especially killer whales, having a really developed emotional center in their brains. So they basically gave this whale a mental illness, which sucks, obviously. Not an excuse for killing, but he didn't kill other whales, so it's not really murder, I guess. But, like, he was killing his tormentors. He was killing the people, the animals that were feeding him, you know, that kind of thing. They're perpetuators of his suffering. That's not something that we, like, as humans, if somebody who was being abused killed their abuser, that's like a shame that you had to do that, but, you know, you're still, like, good for you taking a stand for yourself kind of thing, right? But it's, I don't know, it's a super interesting video. And he gets moved around a couple of times, and then the documentary goes into all of the different, like, terrible conditions he's living in, and I don't know, whales shouldn't be in an aquarium like that. I mean, sometimes when an animal is in a situation where they can't survive in the wild, maybe it is for the best, but they should still have the best possible care available to them. Oh god. Hold on while I deal with this situation. Man, every time I dodge an arrow by a skeleton, I feel like Neo from the Matrix. We just whoosh around your bullets. Well, we've broken all of our axes. Let us sleep real quick, and then we'll go back home. That went by fast. I guess talking about whales does that. I'll keep that in my back pocket. But let's keep talking about whales on the way home. I think this way is the way back. Anyway. So yeah, Tilikum had a really sad life. He ended up killing his trainer in a show, which is obviously awful. Like, poor trainer, everyone watching, that must have been traumatizing, especially because the visitors to the park don't, I mean, more people would know now, but at the time, most of the people who were there, they would have no idea the awful situation that was going on with the care of the whales, and even the trainers, like, they fully believed in what they were doing. They didn't realize how it was hurting. They were like, oh yeah, this is the best possible care. Which, you know, respect. You think you're doing something good. You don't question it. They obviously didn't have the documentary that I watched to learn, because the things that happened in the documentary hadn't happened yet. it's really easy to point fingers and blame people for things that happen. Because hindsight is 2020. These people didn't know, or they didn't study marine biology, or I mean maybe they did. I don't know what you need to be qualified as a SeaWorld trainer, you know? Like it's just something you learn, and then you have everybody around you who's telling you, oh, it's fine, this is totally normal, you know, we're doing the best we can. You don't think twice about it, really. But yeah, I don't know. Whales are super cool. Very smart creatures. Very majestic. Sperm whales, that's a whole nother ball game. Love sperm whales. They are also very interesting. They got the huge brains, or not brains, huge heads, which you would think would be a huge brain. And they do have really large brains in comparison to ours, side by side, except the real way that you measure like intelligence based on the biological like size of the brain is compared to the size of the body. In that regard, humans are number one. We have the biggest brains in comparison to the size of our bodies in any animal in the animal kingdom, right? And then orcas are actually not that far behind, as well as dolphins. Sperm whales are also pretty big-brained, but most of that headspace is for their lungs. They store air in their head, right? Because they spend, I believe, up to 90 minutes at a time. They dive down really deep to like eat stuff, and then they come back up to the top of the water to breathe, which is super fascinating. And they also have 2 ways of breathing. I think I'm understanding that right. But like one lung is for, you know, blowing out all their air, but then there's a whole nother breathing system that makes the sounds, because they make clicking sounds, echolocation, and also communicating with each other. And so that breathing system cycles air through their voice box, basically, in order to make those sounds continuously. And I think that's super interesting. Also really cool that they can make sounds without like losing air. They're not talking to each other or navigating while also sacrificing the air that they breathe, which is good. We didn't see any animals on the way there, so we didn't get to kill any cows or anything. But the cows that we bred should be ready to go, so let's go do that. Maybe we can start killing a couple cows. I don't know if it's better to just let them continuously build up. Because the more cows we have, the more we can breed, the more cows we get. So that might be something we just keep doing for now, actually. Alright, breed. Everybody eats. Everybody gets some wheat. Maybe we can go check out that mangrove area. That could be fun. See if we can get some fish or some frog eggs. And some mangrove wood. I don't think I'd use that on the outside of the base, but the interior could use some mangrove maybe. Also, you know, it might just be good to grab some saplings while we're over there. Hopefully it is mangrove, or if it's just a regular swamp, that's fine too, because we can still get slime from it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There we go. Alright. Okay, that was the last of my team, so no more of that. We'll leave Lilac here, I guess. we go again. We're restocked on food and everything, so... Ouch. Ow. Okay, there we go. I believe it is this way? Let's climb on top of some trees real quick so we can see. It's behind that lava mountain, which I believe is this way. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Off we go. Maybe we'll find some more cows on this particular trip. Or other animals. We're basically on a kill everything that moves mission right now. Cow. I don't know what else to talk about. Guess I can continue talking about whales. There's a lot to say. Let's see. It's kind of crazy how strong whales are. Like, they use their whole body is basically muscle, right? Although I imagine they've got a bit of fat. Oh, you're so cute. That was adorable. There's some chickens, the purple chickens. We'll leave you guys alive because I don't have your Highland cow. We don't have the I suppose I should leave some Highland cows around. You get to live. We don't have the purple chickens, so we'll have to leave them so they can lay eggs. There's another Highland cow. Okay, so there's at least 2 around. That's good. Oh, we're lagging a little bit. I guess because we're loading new chunks. But still, like, dang. Oh, so it is a swamp and a mangrove and a jungle. Those were all things that I thought it could be when we first saw this at the beginning of the stream. Because we saw trees with vines on them. I was like, okay, it could be any of those. It is, in fact, all 3, which is great. Love that. More flowers for the flower farm. Our garden. It will be so nice. We're not here on a mission for wood. We just kind of wanted to see what was over here, which we did. Here it is. Lava. Frogs! Frogs! Love me some frogs. Look at you, Mr. Man. Oh, you had a baby. Now I feel bad. Look at you, little popcorn kernel. Okay. Man, I feel bad for killing that guy's mom. Oh well. Yeah, so don't want to come across any of the bogged skeletons in this area. Poison, bad stuff. Don't want it. Don't want it. No thank you. Chickens. Chickens. Hello, buddies. I love chickens, too. My profile picture has a chicken in it. Not a very good chicken. I drew it myself, so I'm proud of it. Excellent. I actually did want to get bamboo, because getting scaffolding will make it so much easier to terraform the side of the mountain. It's not a lot of bamboo, but it's enough. It's enough to get started. Excellent. Okay. Suppose I should grab a little bit of jungle so that we can grow more coconut seeds. Not coconuts, what am I talking about? Cocoa beans. There we go. One for each cocoa bean. Excellent. Excellent. I hear a parrot. I don't think I have any seeds. Oh, look at them. Cockatiels and scarlet macaws. Isn't it weird that there's no way to breed parrots? There are no baby parrots. Fix that, Mojang. Alright. Ow! Run away! I want to go back to the mangrove area. But how awesome that we have all three of these biomes right next to each other. The swamp, the mangrove, the jungle. Ouch. Onwards. Boom. Boom. Come down. Alright, no, I don't really want that. Boom. Stuck up there. Okay. There we go. How many of those propagules do we have? We have 9. Let's just grab 10. There we go. Oh, froggies! There are no frogs in here. That's curious. There are frogs in the swamp area, though. I didn't think frogs spawned in swamps. Oh, and tropical fish. Look at that. I'm gonna drown. Wow, this is a surprisingly big swamp. I see some cows though. Off we go. Die. Die. Are we even getting enough? Ah, you have a baby. You're free to go, I guess. Frog. Little man. Okay. I see some chickens. You are a normal chicken, so die. Oh, you have a baby. Okay. Die. Oh. Perish. Cows. That's a lot of flowers. I love these ones a lot. They're so bright. And blue. Blue is a lovely color. Not my favorite color. My favorite color would be pink, but I do really like the blue that those give off. Wow, those are some cool mountains. Those ones over there. I'm a little bit of a sucker for the shattered looking mountains. That's what they're called, right? Shattered? Die. 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 No, die. More sheep. And a pig. I'm mostly just grabbing the sheep for the food, to be clear. We can go to those pigs and get them as well, but I want to see what's over the hill here. Any cows? Any cows? Dang, not a cow in sight, but there is coal, which we do need. We should really make sure we don't get lost out here. Horses! Horses drop leather. They're kind of far away for me to bring them back too, so we might have to go and harvest some leather the glue-fashioned way. The glued old-fashioned way. It was a terrible pun. And I thought so long about it too, whether I should say it or not. Darn. Why does anybody even watch? Nobody does. That's the thing. By myself. Unless there is anybody watching. Nobody said anything in chat in a while. And I don't have a view counter up because that stresses me out. Ah, man. Probably shouldn't have broken that pickaxe. Sorry. Flowers! Flowers! Those horses get to live a little longer while I pick my flowers. Lots of flowers for the garden that we will eventually make. Will it hold all of these? Probably not, but good to have options. Alright. Goodbye. It didn't drop any. No, you dropped a bunch. Alright, you look cool. Sorry. And he didn't drop anything. We could have let him live. I don't know if you dropped anything. Dang, horses are not so good for leather, are they? Is that a ruined portal up there? Maybe it'll have a pickaxe in it. That'd be good. Ooh. Be careful. Ooh, emeralds. Very cool. Shit, we have no pickaxe. That's the first one we found, actually. It's kind of going to be kind of important to remember where this is. We should probably make... There's cows down there. We should probably make a bundle at some point as well. That'll save me trouble later, I guess. Okay, village next. We might have to do a villager kidnapping stream at some point. Relocating. Kidnapping? Relocating. Maybe we can get a cat. We don't have any fish right now, but doesn't mean we can't get a cat at some point. Dang, what happened here? Iron Golem? Yeah. Alright, horses. Uh-oh. Now we're in a spot of trouble. Well, we got some iron nuggets, so we can make another sword. Hi, buddy. Ignore me. I'm gonna remove this corner of your house, don't mind me. Okay. How much do we get out of this? 3. We could make a pickaxe. We're not, but we could. I do think the sword is a little bit more important at this juncture. Because, you know, we need it. Why not? Yeah, there we go. That frees up some space. Okay. Back to killing. The whole point is to be killing things, so... It would be kind of hard if we didn't have a sword with us. We could use an axe. We have 2 of those at the moment. Is that acacia? Excellent. If so, good. Because then we have... It's all... Pretty much all of the biomes are really nearby, which is... Or all of the trees are really nearby, which is good. Come back here for more flowers if we need them. Beetroot. Suppose we can get all of the different plants and stuff while we're here. That's weeds. I'll put that back. Ooh, you have a blast furnace. It's not yours, but we'll leave the blast furnace there. Although if we do see any, they're not grindstones. I guess we can take a grindstone if we find one. What are the ones that are like the spinny blade called? Cats! I still can't remember what it's called. But the ones that change the stone cutter. Yes. If we find a stone cutter, that'd be good. My space bar is getting squeaky. What's up with that? Oh, there's another village. I guess this is where all the villages are. I was wondering why there was none, like, close by. Peonies, we don't need those. Actually, I think the only two-tie flower we're looking for at the moment is sunflowers. Do you ever become, like, hyper aware of your accent? The way I say sunflowers is so strange. Sunflowers. Sunflower. You got the pretty black spots on you as well. I hate killing the horses. They make an awful sound. But we need the leather. Because I'm getting tired of waiting for all of our freaking cows to grow up. Dang, did you see that spin? That was crazy. Wow, the plains biome is pretty cool. Should we go check out this village over here? Why not, right? They might have a pickaxe over here. I don't really want to kill the iron golems. Mostly because I don't want the villagers to all die before I can have my own villagers. I wouldn't really want them to die after that either, but I'm less worried about their safety when I have my own at home. If that makes sense. Just keep going. Oh, and a pillager outpost, which I think we will avoid, but it's cool that it's there. I just don't want to deal with pillagers right now. 25 levels, very nice. Oh, you have a baby. Oh, there's another ruined portal over there. I don't feel like chasing down all of these chickens and pigs and stuff. I did see some horses over here, so we'll backtrack, go get those horses, because we need the leather. How much leather do we have? 27. My gosh, I thought we had way more than that at this point. That's pointless. Cows. Alright, to the village. We got a lot of food now, which is good. There's a church. We'll go steal their brewing stand. Ah, we don't have a pickaxe. We can't even pick it up. Darn it. Okay, change of plans. We're going to go to that ruined portal over there. Okay, there's some cows over here as well, so we can get those. And then we'll go to that ruined portal, hope that there's iron there. If there is, we'll make a pickaxe. Then come back and get the things we want from the village, and then we can start backtracking back home. I think that'll be the end of our killing spree. Dude, all the cows in this particular direction are dead. We've also got plenty of wool and stuff now, which is good. And food, enough food to last for a little while. Okay. Right. There we go. Alright. What do you have for us here? Oh my goodness, that is almost complete. You just gotta mine that one and put 2 in. Oh wow. And there's a pickaxe, excellent. We'll leave the rest of that. Now you have a baby. Big. Okay, I want to steal the bells from the villages too. I forgot to grab one from the last village. But it's just a thing I do. I like grabbing the bells. Alright, brewing stand. Mine. Dang, that was fast. Bell. There's a... Oh my god, you have a big head. I don't think I've seen the new baby villagers before. Look at you. What the heck? Alright. Wow, what a big house with nothing in it. Looks like you're safe, so I'll leave you be, Belle. Any chests? No? These are like the worst villages. They got nothing in them. Chickens. Pop. 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 Okay. And you have a baby. The other village is like down there, isn't it? We gotta go grab their bell. Oh, it's over there. Okay. We got a bit farther than I thought we did. Cows. They were missed in the initial slaughter. Oh, there's a lot of them. Alright, one more. One more. Okay, we probably won't find any more cows and stuff on the way back. But who knows? They could be hiding in the trees. I wonder how good cows are at climbing. Not necessarily climbing trees, but like... how well can they go up this mountain here? Real life cows, not Minecraft cows. I know Minecraft cows are kind of stupid. They won't do that. But like a real cow, can can they climb up mountain like paths and stuff easily? I kind of doubt it. Like, what can you do with your... There's a chest in there. Cat! Like, what can they do with hooves? We'll take those. And the saplings. Yeah, I can't imagine it would be easy to climb with hooves. Baby villager. Dang, I wonder if those are like family homes. The big-sized ones. Oops. I may be a terrorist, but at least to leave your lights up. It's kind of a crazy thing to say. I don't know why I said that. Did I grab the bell? I did. But yeah, in a sense, we kind of are terrorists. Really just looting the village and then moving on. I come in, I steal your stuff, I leave. We got some potatoes. We should probably grab carrots. I'm sure we will find carrots eventually. A zombie will drop them or something. I'm not that worried about it. Well, that was a successful hunt. We got 49 leather. That's over half of what we need, so I'm okay with that. Plus we got some cocoa beans from the jungle and some propagules from the mangroves. Some pretty swamp flowers. Really the only thing we missed was like slime. But we don't need slime. We got a couple of leads already, so that's not something we need. And then if we ever need slime blocks for anything, I imagine we're gonna need a lot of them. So we'd have to come back anyway. But it's good that we know where this is. It's good that it's a big biome as well. That means that if we ever do need a lot of slime blocks, there should be plenty of slimes, depending on the moon. Cow. You got missed somehow. Wonder if you have brethren around. Oh, that's why you got missed. I remember that. The frogs are so great. I like them a lot. No frog eggs. That's okay. Good to know that they are here. I'm not sure we'd be able to pick up the frog eggs anyway. Because, you know, no silk touch and all that. Dude, what is happening right now? Is it the fog? Must be. Yeah, or water fog. Alright, you think we can get home before the sun goes down all the way? We could sleep in our own bed. Up on the little loft thingy. We'll definitely be able to make at least the 15 bookshelves to get started, which is good. We got plenty of wood from getting oak earlier as well as having like just the regular birch and stuff that we collected. We want to leave the spruce alone for now since we're using it for building. But yeah, we got it. Hello guys. You guys were spared in the initial slaughter so that we have access to highland cows in the future. Hopefully they don't wander too far. Ah, oh. You know what, you live. He dodged me. He deserves it. Home sweet home in the distance. It's not exactly the tallest mountain around, so it's not like it's a beacon, but it is a very distinct shape. Plus, once we put a house on it, it'll be more obvious that it's ours, but... Oh, I can't see it anymore. Is this it? It is. There we go. We were much closer than I thought we were. Okay. Hello, Lilac. Alright, let's dump off. We got so much food. We're set now. Good for us. Good for us. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I forgot we got all this stuff as well. Okay, that in there. Boom, boom, oh, no. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Put the coal in there. There we go. Alright, and then flowers, bamboo, propaganda, some wood for down here, sticks. There we go. And we sleep. Okay, leave the bundle there as well. We'll make it a magenta bundle. That way we can use the dye. Okay. Well, we got a lot of leather. We're really getting there. Let's go breed up the cows. We might have enough. If we go kill some of the cows. We need 29 leather. So let's take a look at the cows, see how many we've got. I don't know if we'll have enough to guarantee. I don't know if we'll have enough cows to have that 29 leather. Maybe. You know what? Let's give it a go. Oh my god. We've got enough baby cows to repopulate if we kill all of the adults, so. 13. Maybe. We might just barely get it, or we'll be just under. If we kill all of the adults. And I stop slicing and dicing literally everybody else. Ooh. Dang. One more adult. Here we go. Okay, 21. Not terrible. Not done yet, but once the babies grow up, we we should be done. So that's excellent. That'd be a great way to end the stream, being finally done with the enchantment table setup. So let's go start doing that. Probably by the time we're done with the bookshelves, maybe they'll be done growing up. I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Lilac. Yeah, dang, that's close. We're really getting there. We need like 8 more total. Sugarcane. Actually, I don't think I even need that. I can just go like this. Yeah, there we go. 64. Bookshelf. 21 bookshelves. Not bad. I think we're gonna need 9 more, actually. Yeah, 9 more pieces of leather, not 8. That's math. Okay. Is that good? Oh yeah. Yeah. Should we see get what we could get? Efficiency 4. Okay, not exactly what I want, but we are getting there. Okay, we do only need 8 more pieces of leather because we have 1 book. Good to know. Good to know. More food for us. Let's go. 8 more pieces of leather. We can do that. We can do that easily. It's just a matter of the cows growing. Any cows grown up? No. Sad. Oh well. We can probably do something up at the top, maybe? We can go mine some more tough, I guess. We got this efficiency pickaxe, so we can do that. Alright, next stream might be a gathering materials kind of stream. Possibly. For the starter base. Might be an enchanting and collecting mushroom stem. Or maybe it would be a experience farm kind of stream. I don't know. I guess you'll have to come by and find out. On the bright side, I am feeling... Oh, there goes that pickaxe. That was not a very long time. On the bright side, I am feeling better. At the beginning of the stream, I was thinking I was going to get sick. I did take some Tylenol before I... Or not Tylenol, ibuprofen before I started. So that probably kicked in, because I'm feeling much better now. I am still coughing and stuff, so maybe I'm not out of the woods. I'm just not feeling as sick as I was. Which is unfortunate. I don't want to be sick. But yeah. Dang, we have a lot of stuff going for us now. let's go up top and take it out. Maybe we'll go to the Nether next stream, or the one after, because quartz is a good way to get experience. So maybe we'll do that. Alright, we'll watch the sunset, and let's talk about what we need to do next stream. Okay. I'm writing it down so that I remember what to do to prepare for it, okay? Next stream, I think the goal is to start collecting mushroom stem. And we can maybe start building the base, depending on how much mushroom stem we get. But in order to do that, we need silk touch. And for silk touch, we need to finish the bookshelves, which we're going to finish before the end of this stream. We got some spruce. I could go get more spruce in the meantime. I also need to mine tough diamonds. Stone, iron in general. Let's add fortune to the list of things we want to do next time. And then possibly going to the nether adventure. Cool. Okay, we can go to the nether next time. Let's do that. That can be the order of things. We can go to the nether first, have an adventure there, collect some XP, and then go get silk touch and stuff, and then go cool down with mining mushrooms. Or maybe we should do the mushrooms and stuff first, and then circle back to doing the nether adventure. We do need the 30 levels. We're close to 30 levels. I don't think we're going to get to 30 levels by the end of the stream. However, I am going to go mining in the meantime, because we need, like, coal and stuff. Let me add that to our shopping list. Coal. Very good. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to do some off-camera mining in the meantime. I'm going to think about some stream topics to talk about, so that I'm not just fumbling. Although the whale talk was very fun today. I did enjoy that. Maybe I can research more whale stuff or something. But yeah, next time we're going to go to the nether and we're going to begin collecting mushroom stem with our enchantments. And maybe we'll start building. That can be in order. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. That could be the order of things, maybe. The nether, mushroom stems, start building. We'll see. I don't know when the next stream will be. Probably Tuesday? Maybe Monday. I don't think this weekend. Maybe Sunday. Definitely not tomorrow, though. Unless? Yeah, I don't know. But this was fun. I did enjoy our little killing spree adventure. Despite the fact that it was a killing spree. The adventuring was fun. I do really like exploring in this game. Alright, let's go check on those cows. Because that's really what we're waiting for at this point. I'm glad he didn't set me on fire just then. The cows are not grown up. Okay. Should we go mining for some tough while we wait? Let's do that, let's do that. Yeah, let's go break an iron pickaxe on tough. Oh, we should bring some torches with us too. I keep thinking every time I go down there, I'm like, we need to bring torches next time, and then I don't bring it the next time. So let's bring, we just need a little, because we're just staying in that tough area to mine it. What do you think? Do you think if we enchant for efficiency, that efficiency 4 that we saw earlier, do you think it would get fortune first or silk touch first? Would it be even worth it to try and get a blindly get either one? I don't know. I'd rather know for sure. I wouldn't mind either way. Fortune I think would be more helpful on a pickaxe, because then we can get more diamonds faster, but the silk touch wouldn't be terrible either. Because I definitely want silk touch on an axe, but I think if we get it on a pickaxe, we can still start getting mushrooms. I don't know, it's a good thing silk touch doesn't really have like the levels, so we could enchant a diamond axe almost straight away, maybe. Efficiency would be good to have on it, but I'm pretty sure mushroom stems break almost instantly anyway, so. Oh, more diamonds! Wow, this is the tough patch that just keeps on giving, isn't it? Patch of tough. Oh, I almost mined that diamond. I say almost, like this diamond axe would have gotten it any faster than it tried. It would not have. But dang, those diamonds are so tempting. What if we just mine them now? No, 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 we can double the amount that we get if we wait until we have fortune. But man, those cows can't grow up fast enough. Ooh, coal or gold? Coal. Coal would not be so bad either. Coal would probably be more helpful than gold. But I can't help it. Shiny gold. Shinies. Shiny, shiny. There's so much blinging. So much bling in the ceiling. Bling in the ceiling. That rhymes. Some kind of... Somebody should do something with that. Maybe I will. Let's think. I can't think of anything clever. What would it even, like, why would I be saying bling in the ceiling? There's bling in the ceiling. Are you listening? Why does it have to rhyme? I guess because it already rhymes. I'm not good at this. Some iron. Iron in my walls. Bling in the ceiling. Started with a verse, I need some tough stuff. There's iron in my walls and bling in the ceiling. Bling in the ceiling doesn't really work with that, but I did like how that started. Down in the mines I found some tough stuff. There's iron in the walls, and I can't get enough. My iron pickaxe broke. And I need something more. Something harder than... Something high... Something harder than... Something harder than stone, something harder than gold. But I let out a sigh and I look around. I let out a sigh, something catches my eye. There's something blue in the room, there's bling in the ceiling. Blah! I can't work bling in the ceiling into it, that's so dumb. I go down to the mines because I need some stone. I found some tough stuff and there's iron. What is it? I need some supplies. I go down to mine. I look down in the mines. I found some tough stuff. There's iron in the walls and golden. There's iron in the walls. Blah blah. I forget what I even said. It was so good before. It flowed so naturally. I'm mining the stone and my iron pickaxe breaks. I need something stronger. I need something tougher, more than stone, more than gold. I look to this. I let out a sigh, something catches my eye. There's bling in the ceiling. No, take it away from me, Lilac. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at this rhyming rap stuff. What are we going upstairs for? I don't know. Let the whole world see our shame. I am a fan of the foundation we've laid today. It's good. We might have to rearrange the stones a little bit, but I like the flow of coming out this. It's raining. I like the flow of coming up the stairs and it's there, and then when there's this like walls complete, and then the spruce like curves, spruce supports, whatever. Actually, we can do some of that now because we have tough. We have got the tough stuff. We're running low on iron. It's really bad, guys. We shouldn't have made that anvil. Why did we do that? Like, it's great that Lilac has a name, but it was so not worth it. I love you, but it's not worth it. What doing and why? Up we go. Let's bring some spruce with us. Save us the trip down. There we go. Okay, maybe we should have brought some dirt scaffolding as well. Oh well. Well, oh well. How does this work? How is it gonna work? How's it gonna work? I don't know. Stressed. Okay. Let's take out this tree real quick. It's gonna get in the way. And we need to get dirt. So we're going back down to the bottom anyway. Oh, that was bad. That was risky. Risky. Alright, dirt. Up here. Will that be enough? I hope so. I think we're just gonna end up covering that hole. In the past, I was thinking of making like a pond or something there, but more space will be good. Also, I think that the platform that we made covers it quite a bit. So, yeah, it's just not worth it. We can still do something with it in the future, though, I suppose. On the inside bit, maybe the inn can go downwards a little, like a basement. We won't have to worry about mining it out as well, if it's already filled in like that. Ooh. Man, I really hope that doesn't set our platform on fire. That would be bad. Obviously. Obviously it would be bad. But it's still something to be concerned about, I suppose. It's cozy. It's getting cozy up in here. Maybe like that. It's stressing me out. It's stressing me out. But we're fine. It's okay. Everything's good. It's great, even. Okay. I guess we'll just have to replace this stuff with solid oak. Like that. So that can be flush. Or something. We can do something clever. But I do want the top to visibly be oak. So we can't really replace it with anything. But we do have quite a bit of that stuff, so it will be fine. It only really matters on this side because we'll be able to see it. I hope the forest doesn't catch fire either. Should we take a little look-sees? I don't see any fire. Ah, the cows are grown up. Excellent. Let's finish what we're doing here. We can go take care of that. Is this okay? Is it okay? I don't know. Okay. You know, I've decided I don't care about the lightning. I'm not gonna let it bother me too much. I do want to stop. Okay, so we wanted to go kind of like a shoop. Okay. So do. not vibing with it. Maybe instead of stairs, we just do slabs. Split. Replace this one with a stair. And then we can do a shelf. And maybe like a little bit of extra sticking outage. What do we think of the circle while we're up high? It looks about even. It kind of looks like it's a little fatter going side to side like this, but I think that's just because of the lines, making it look like an optical illusion. I think it's fine. We did a good job on it. Whether we add a little bit more to like the wood here is another story. Because I think it could improve. Every 2, maybe here. It just looks, it looks a little odd. Switch those. There. Is that good? Let's try a little run up the stairs here. Okay. It's not awful. Okay. Not bad. I think we're probably gonna have to do something with the little bits there. They probably would look fine if they were just floating a little. Okay, let's go sleep and then go see the cows. Alright, cow time. Cow time, cow time. I think we're gonna be wrapping up stream in just a second here. We just need 8 bits. 8 pieces of leather. We should probably breed whatever adult cows there are too, so that we're not completely left in the... without any cows, is what I was thinking. Blah, blah, blah. We don't want to be left in the dark with no cows. Alright, that should breed 8 new cows. Hopefully that manifests 8 new leather. Alright, cow, 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 cow. Okay. Maybe we don't have 16 cows. There's one. We'll just feed the rest of the sheep, whatever. Okay, boom. 1. Or 2 pieces of leather. 4 pieces of leather. 5. 7. 9. Excellent. That's all we needed. Yay, we're gonna finish our thing. We probably would have finished earlier if I didn't make all of those item frames. But it was getting quite tough for me to remember where things were. So I made the item frames so that all the chests were organized. Is that gonna be enough? We need a little bit more paper. It's a good thing we've got a bajillion pieces of sugarcane out back, huh? Sugarcane, we just need 3 pieces. So we go shoop. That was pretty clean. Shoop. 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 What a crazy way to make books. What am I, crazy? Okay. Huzzah, we did it. Okay. I just want to look and see what it's going to be. Efficiency 4. Okay. So we might have to take a risk there. But we still need 2 more levels before we can even enchant it. Arrgh! Arrgh! Oh well. I think that's going to be it from me today, guys. Anybody who stopped by the stream, thank you. I really appreciate it. if you guys are interested in seeing more, I do have a YouTube channel that's got some videos and stuff on it. It's called Palorie, P-A-L-O-R-I-E. Just one E, not two like this one. But yeah, I play other games on my YouTube. Minecraft is just something I'm doing while I get used to streaming. I might stick with it, I might not, we'll see. But this was really fun. I'm glad we finally got all of our shelves in. We made the foundation at the top. And next we're gonna start working on like actually getting good tools and building up the actual house so that we're not living in this hole all the time. And we'll stop by the nether next time so that we can gather some quartz, gather some experience. We can also grab some soul sand so we can make a water elevator instead of having to climb the spiral stairs all the way up all the time. That'll be good. I'm looking forward to that. We made a friend today, Lilac, my girl. She did, you know, she's sitting nice and comfortable in here now. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.